Hi guys. Okay, so today we are going to walk through a super simple content planning document. I created this in Google Sheets. It's super simple. If you want a copy, just let me know in the DMs and I will send you a link. So this is something that I use for my business, and it's the template that I use for a lot of my clients, especially small businesses and solopreneurs. There are loads of planning tools out there, and there's loads of additional bits that you can put in here if you're looking at things like SEO and keyword tracking. If you're looking at content workflows, you've got other people working on your content. There's other things you could add to this, but if it's just you and you plan your content every month, and you just want something super simple to keep track of everything, this is a great tool for you. All right, so you'll see page 1, we go straight in with our content pillars. So again, this is just making sure that you've got this record of your pillars and that the rest of the content that you're putting together in the plan is always linking back to them. If you don't have content pillars or you're not sure where to start with those, I'm going to create a second video just talking specifically about content pillars. But generally speaking, they're just the key topics and themes that you talk about in your business that relate back to who you are and your expertise and what your clients are really looking for. So for someone like me, I do a lot of work around content strategy, content marketing, hints, tips, and often it's with people that are just getting started with this or have been creating content for a little while, but it just feels a bit stale and it doesn't feel very, very them. So one of my content pillars is content tips and hints. So this is very much bite-sized chunks of information, hints and tips for people that are getting started, whether it's on their platform, the kind of content they're creating, the language they're using, how to use images and videos and things. So it's very sort of educational focus, designed to help people just get to grips with content and content marketing. So if we take this through our theme as we go through the next couple of tabs, you'll see how this starts to sort of come together. So our second tab is our editorial content. So again, you'll see our pillars are laid out on the left. We have our content and editorial planning, example topics, possible formats, and expansion pieces. These are the 3 columns that I use. Again, you can add in more if you want to, especially if you're posting across multiple platforms, you might want to start listing that in here if you've got YouTube and you've got LinkedIn and your website as well. But for most people, it tends to be, sort of one platform in their website, or they don't necessarily need to add in all these extra columns in here. So I'll give an example here. So one of the topics I've come up with is the top 5 Canva templates you can't live without. So again, a lot of my clients use Canva. I use Canva quite a lot. It can be quite overwhelming. So this feels like it could be a good topic to talk about. So it would be a super short post. Possible formats would be maybe a carousel post with a bit of description, a text only with some links to the templates, or it could be an instructional video where I record myself using the templates, rebranding them, editing them, and then the finished article. So again, we've already got almost 3 different posts out of one topic. So list them out here. And again, I'd say brainstorm all of your content, any possible topic that you could talk about. Make sure you've got a good mix under your pillars so you're not sort of focusing too much on one pillar and others are being neglected. So keep all of the record in here. And then your expansion pieces, these are things that could be bigger posts. So for example, after a few months, if I've done quite a lot in Canva, I could take all of those posts and create a sort of downloadable guide, with a bunch of different topics. Again, it's good to think about the expansion pieces, and also make sure that you've got plenty of content for shorter pieces, as well as some of the bigger ones. And then we go on to our content plan for social media. So again, we color code our posts. So on Wednesday, I'm going to write the Canva tips video. I'm going to post that. That's under my pillar 1. And I'm going to post that on LinkedIn and Instagram. I'll type and talk at the same time. So this is how we fill it out. We've got our notable dates in here. So this is anything that's important for you to know, world days, anything that you're doing that is likely to generate content, anything in your industry that you want to talk about. And yeah, helps to sort of keep in those extra planning and make sure that you don't miss anything. And that's it. That's my super simple content plan.